What's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte. We are taking a look today at the Vancouver Canucks. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my Vancouver Canucks fans out there. They have had so many injury issues. They looked like they were about to make the playoffs. They've finally gotten back. They've made up ground on teams like the Montreal Canadiens, the Calgary Flames, and now the injury bug has decimated their lineup. And we'll be taking a look at that in this video. If you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey and want to help us hit 1,000 subscribers, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and even bigger subscribe down below, and let's take a look at the Vancouver Canucks. So, the Vancouver Canucks. I laugh, and I shouldn't be laughing, but it's just unbelievable what we've seen here from the Buffalo Sabres. I just made a video about them. The Vancouver Canucks. The Vancouver Canucks, okay? Looking at the standings, okay, just a month ago, they were at the bottomest pit of despair, and it didn't even look close. Now, here's the thing. They do have a lot of games in hand over, well, they have 5 games in hand over Montreal, who is in that last playoff spot, but they're only 2 points behind the Montreal Canadiens. Don't look now. The only problem, there's one problem here. So they finally made up that ground, right? And they were in a territory with the Ottawa Senators, who they're now 10 points ahead of. They're now 2 points ahead of the Calgary Flames. Again, 3 games in hand on the Flames, but still, they've made up that ground, and they're almost at a 500 record. Except, they're going to have to do this without some of their top-tier talent. Let's take a look at the injuries for the Vancouver Canucks over the past couple of weeks. So on January 2nd, we found out that we were not going to see Michael Furlan this season in Vancouver. He has a concussion, and the Vancouver Canucks placed Michael Furlan on the injured reserve. Excuse me. In February 11th, Justin Bailey, a depth scoring forward, the Vancouver Canucks placed Justin Bailey on injured reserve with an upper body injury. Now we move into March. March 4th, Elias Pettersson with an upper body injury. Pettersson is listed as out for Monday's March 22nd game. He is out right now, so he's been out for a couple days. Tanner Pearson, just a few weeks later, March 19th, over this past weekend, he had a lower body injury. The Canucks announced that Pearson is dealing with a lower body injury and will miss at least 4 weeks of action. And then, to top it all off, March 22nd. I was going to do this video yesterday, but now we've had more injuries, which is perfect. And just so happens to be their captain, Bo Horvat, with an undisclosed injury. Horvat left Monday's March 22nd game and did not return. Nice. So the Vancouver Canucks, finally, they make up some ground. They start winning a couple games, start feeling good about themselves, maybe gaining a little bit of confidence, and pull you back down. Nope. Basically, that's a big FU to the Vancouver Canucks, who the fans were just like, all right, just get this season over with. Let's not get any hope for ourselves. Let's not give Jim Benning any reason to buy at this year's deadline. Let's just tank. Let's get Luke Hughes. Let's get this team going. And then they start going on a winning streak. And it's like, all right, maybe the Vancouver Canucks are doing something. The North Division is weak. Obviously, it's pretty top-heavy, and then it kind of slows down pretty much from the top 3 teams, and then it's everybody else. It seems like Vancouver has put themselves right back in the conversation until they lose their really Tanner Pearson and Elias Pettersson, 2 top 6 forwards. Michael Furlan, who's been out. He's been out for a long time. Justin Bailey, again, a depth piece. Oh, yeah. And then your captain could be out. This is just how it works. This is the NHL season, especially this year, especially with a condensed schedule. We're going to see more injuries. So the Vancouver Canucks are not the only team that's gotten hit with the injury bug. But man, it is in full force here in the month of March for the Vancouver Canucks. And I hope they pull out of it. I really like the Vancouver Canucks. I'd like to see them get in the postseason. Honestly, I think it's going to be a great race between Montreal and Vancouver. I think Calgary starting to lose a little bit of ground here. I mean, they have games in hand over Vancouver, but they don't have games in hand over Montreal. And that's the only reason Montreal is where they are. It's because they're games in hand. And any team with Carey Price, if they go on a run, they could be that team that sneaks out that last playoff spot. But Vancouver has come out of nowhere, and it's kind of made things interesting. But with all these injuries, it may be a rough road here down the stretch for the Canucks. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think of the Vancouver Canucks? I know as soon as I post this video, we're going to get some updates probably on Bo Horvat and Elias Pettersson. But as of right now, they are both out and injured for the Vancouver Canucks. So hopefully it's not too long term because the Canucks are making things interesting in the North Division. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think of the Vancouver Canucks? Do you think Jim Benning realizes that he is on the hot seat? Maybe he goes out and picks up a rental, a Kyle Palmieri, a Mikael Granlund? Or do you want the Canucks to continue the rebuild, not pick up pieces at this year's deadline, and sacrifice the future to bring in a guy like Kyle Palmieri or Mikael Granlund? Let me know what you think down below. And if you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey and want to see the latest news around the NHL, you guys know what to do. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.